AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
It's Friday, October 24th, 2025, and this is the Washington Times front page. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. President Trump is headed on a whirlwind tour of Asia with planned high-stakes meetings, including with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Jeff Murdoch reports all eyes will be on the meeting with Xi next Thursday. Given China's crackdown on exports of rare earth elements, Trump had waffled on the meeting, but he said talks could lead to a positive outcome. A successful trip could produce big wins for various U.S. industries, including agriculture, technology, and automotive. However, returning home without finalizing trade deals with Malaysia, South Korea, and China could drag down the U.S. economy. Federal authorities have arrested more than 30 people, including Portland Trail Blazers coach Chauncey Billups and Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, after an investigation into illegal sports betting and poker rings. Liam Griffin reports arrests on charges of wire fraud, extortion, illegal gambling, and money laundering were made across 11 states. FBI Director Kash Patel said the two investigations, one centered on illegal sports gambling, the other on rigged poker games, involved tens of millions of dollars. Billups and Rozier face money laundering and wire fraud charges. The other defendants feature members from 4 of the 5 crime families associated with the mafia. 2 federal judges have publicly acknowledged using artificial intelligence in their work, leading them to retract court orders after AI introduced errors into their rulings. Stephen Dinan reports the summer rulings by U.S. District Judges Julian Niels in New Jersey and Henry Wingate in Mississippi had all the hallmarks of AI. One said a law school intern wrongly used the AI. The other said it was a clerk in his office. In both cases, the men signed the final rulings. Both men wrote to the office that oversees the U.S. courts to say they had taken steps to prevent that from happening again. Virginia Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earl Sears welcomed President Trump's tepid endorsement of her gubernatorial campaign this week. Speaking to reporters on Air Force One, Trump said he wants the Republican nominee to win, though he didn't identify Earl Sears by name. Asked whether that was an endorsement in an interview with our Alex Sawyer, Earl Sears suggested it was. She also discussed with Alex the role that racism has played in her campaign, took swipes at Democratic nominee Abigail Spanberger's stances on gender identity and immigration issues, and delved into her own plans if she were to win the race. The entire interview is available on our website, WashingtonTimes.com. And finally, costume sellers and candy merchants anticipate record high revenue this Halloween, even as tariffs and rising chocolate costs impact inflation-weary consumers. Industry insiders interviewed by our Sean Salai say revenue is up because of tariff-driven inflation, higher cocoa prices, and the fact that the holiday falls on a Friday this year. Traditionally, Halloween sales revenue is the highest when the holiday falls during a weekend. The Halloween and Costume Association estimates that Trump administration tariffs have increased the price of a base children's witch or ghost costume from $19.99 last year to $39.99 this year. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.